Welcome to the tutorial for the Winter Lights art project. Let's get started. To begin, you'll need a piece of black paper and a pencil. You will also need the light bulb template, and in a few minutes we're also going to use chalk pastels, and that's what we'll be using. So we'll set the chalk pastels to the side and we'll start with our tracing. Now you'll notice on your paper there are these two little cutouts, and that's going to be the start point and the end point for the string that your lights are going to be on. So go ahead and use your pencil and trace from one to the other, and you can make your line straight or wavy, it's totally up to you. Next, you're going to get your light bulb template for tracing, and you can't really see it here, but I want like a 1/2 inch gap between the bottom of the light bulb and where I've got the light string. That gap is going to be able to let me draw in a cord to connect them later. So I drew my first light bulb, and now I'm going to position that light bulb on the other side of the string and trace my next one. And I want to kind of alternate back and forth, back and forth. So like they're facing up or facing down. So you've got a pattern going. And you're going to go ahead back and forth and continue tracing light bulbs until you have filled the string with light bulbs. I like to leave kind of a gap, so I'm fitting between 4 and 6 light bulbs on my paper. Looking at this one, I'll probably get about 5, and that last light bulb, when I set it up, part of it will be off the page, so I'm just going to trace the part that fits on the page. Alright, so now I've got my string traced and my light bulbs traced. I'm ready to start adding some color. Now, regardless of what colors you would like to do for your light bulbs, everyone is going to start with white. That's the secret to making them look like they're glowing. And you just need a little tiny piece. Look how little mine is. This will totally work. So I'm going to start with my white chalk, and I'm going to outline the bulb part. Notice how I'm outlining the top, but not that part at the bottom where it's going to be covering later with other colors. So I'm just tracing the part would be the glass bulb, and I'm outlining it in white. And I'm going to do that for all my light bulbs, leaving that bottom part blank. Alright, once you've got those all traced, you're going to use your finger, and starting on the inside, you're pushing outwards so that you're smearing the chalk away from the light bulb. That's going to make it look like the light bulb is shining. So that's what gives that really cool effect. So then you're going to go around your piece of art to all of your light bulbs, pushing out to make that light shining effect. And it's okay if this is messy. You can wipe your hands when you're done. All right. Once your art looks like this, you're going to take your white again and just do a little bit of shade on the inside. That's going to help the bulb look like it's glowing. And we're going to do that before we add our colors. So I'm just going to do that quick shade. And now I'm ready to start choosing colors. You might want to make it match your favorite sports team or show your favorite colors. It could match a holiday. It's totally up to you. So I think I'm going to start with red and blue and see how that looks and decide if I want to go back and forth red and blue or I want to add other colors. So what you'll do is first trace over that white outline and then shade in the inside. And I want to shade it in pretty good, but it's okay if there are a couple of gaps still. Once it's all colored in, I'm going to use my fingertip to blend the color you choose and then kind of cover over the white behind it. First I blend it, and then I'm going to do that same push out technique to make it look like the color part of it is shining. So between the white being pushed out and the color being pushed out, it makes it look like that bulb is glowing. And then I'm moving on to my next bulb, and I'm coloring that one in the color that I want. Same thing. I'm outlining the outside, coloring in the inside, and now I don't want to use my red colored finger to mix those colors together. Instead, I'm going to use one I haven't blended with yet. And I'm going to first shade in the inside and then push the color out. And then looking at this, I decided I wanted to do multicolor. So I'm going to pick a new color, I'm going to choose some green, and just kind of continue this technique. First outlining, then shading it in. And then I'll use a new finger that's not already covered with color, and I'm going to blend and then push the color out. I think I'll do this last one in yellow. It kind of reminds me of those multicolored lights that people put up in the winter to make their house look really cheerful. Once again, outlining and coloring in, and then blending and pushing the color out. All right, this makes the glowing part of our bulbs, so all that's left is to fill in the cord. Oops, I've got one more light bulb to do. Decided to go back and repeat my pattern again, starting with the red. So now all I have left to do is the cord and then the spots where the light bulb connects to the cord. So you've got a couple color options. Sometimes people use brown because that blends in with like wood. Some people like to use green. It would blend in if you had greenery or trees. Some people like to use black. You get to decide. For this one, I'm trying out like a dark brown. And I'm going to start by doing one line where I had drawn my original cord. And then to make it look like a real cord, I'm going to draw two wavy lines on top of it. And that makes it look like a bunch of cords all wound together like a real light cord. And then next, I'm going to draw in that bottom part of the bulb as well. And then I'm going to draw kind of a loop to make it look like it's connected to the light cord. So watch as I fill in the bottom part and then draw a loop to make it look like it's connected. Just like that. Alright, and then we have some cool finishing touches to make it seem even more real. And so the last part we're going to do is grab our white and add a couple little marks at the top to make it look like reflection off the glass, and then a loop inside to look like the filament in a light bulb that's glowing. And then we're going to add a couple little lines on the bottom to make it look like the ridges at the bottom of the part that holds the bulb. It just makes it look a little more 3D. And there you have it. There is your finished winter lights art. I can't wait to see your ideas.